Welcome to a story that's been passed down for generations. It's not just about a tree, but about life, patience, and trust in the unseen. This story begins here, in a small village, where one man's journey will teach us one of the most valuable lessons nature has to offer. A young man, Arjun, in his 20s, standing in a field with a look of frustration on his face. His hands are on his hips as he surveys the land, barren and empty except for a few sparse patches of grass. The sky is clear, but Arjun's expression suggests his mind is clouded with worry. Arjun, to himself, muttering under his breath, "How is this possible? Months of work, and still nothing." His father, Harish, an older, wise farmer with a calm demeanor, approaches Arjun from behind. He walks slowly with a wooden staff, the wrinkles on his face showing years of wisdom. He stops beside his son, gazing out at the same barren land. "Harish," soft but wise tone, "it's only been a year, Arjun. Have patience." Arjun turning to his father, exasperated. "Patience? But I've done everything right. I've watered the soil, tended to it every day, and still no sign of growth. How can I keep waiting when there's no result?" Have you ever felt like Arjun? Like you're putting in all the effort, doing everything right, and yet no results? It's frustrating, right? Whether it's a project you're working on, a career you're chasing, or a dream you're nurturing, the weight can feel unbearable. Arjun's story is one many of us can relate to. Pause for emphasis. But this story isn't about instant success. It's about something much deeper. Let me take you back to Arjun and his father. Harish, sensing his son's frustration, places a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Do you know about the bamboo tree, Arjun?" Arjun looks puzzled, shakes his head. "Arjun, no, I don't." "Harish, let me tell you a story." Now here's where the real lesson begins. Arjun's father, Harish, is about to tell him a story that will change his entire perspective. And maybe it'll change yours too. Harish, the bamboo is unlike most other plants. After you plant the seed for the first few years, nothing happens. No sprout, no shoot, nothing. But what you can't see is what's happening beneath the soil. The bamboo's roots are growing deep, spreading far, creating a foundation strong enough to support what's to come. And then in the 5th year, just when you think nothing is going to happen, it shoots up. In a matter of weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Harish, smiling. So you see, Arjun, the bamboo doesn't waste time. It spends years preparing itself for the growth that is to come. And when the time is right, it grows taller than you could ever imagine. Patience, my son. The roots are growing, even if you can't see them yet. What a powerful metaphor, right? The bamboo tree teaches us that sometimes the most important growth is happening in places we can't see. Just because you don't see results immediately doesn't mean progress isn't being made. Think about it. What roots are you growing right now? Arjun's attitude has changed. His frustration is replaced by determination, and he moves with purpose, even though the ground remains bare. He smiles now as he works, understanding that growth takes time. Arjun has learned the secret. He begins to trust the process, to believe that even though he can't see the bamboo, yet it's growing. His frustration has turned into quiet confidence. Harish, you've learned well, Arjun. Not all growth is visible to the eye. Arjun, with a smile, "It took me a while, but I understand now. I see that the work we do today is for the future we can't yet see." And this is the essence of the bamboo tree. It's a reminder that some of the most important things in life require patience and faith. Whether you're building a career, a relationship, or a dream, remember, you're planting seeds today that will bear fruit tomorrow. Trust the process. Trust the roots. 5 years later, Arjun's land is no longer barren. It's covered with towering bamboo trees, each one a symbol of his patience, his trust, and his perseverance. Isn't it amazing how nature teaches us some of the greatest lessons? The bamboo tree reminds us that growth isn't always immediate, but when it comes, it's powerful. So, the next time you feel like giving up, remember, you might just be in the middle of growing your roots. And just like that, Arjun's journey is complete. He now understands what his father always knew, that true growth takes time, patience, and belief. The roots may not be visible, but they are there, quietly supporting everything that is to come. So, what about you? What seeds are you planting today? And will you have the patience to let them grow? Remember the lesson of the bamboo tree. The roots you're growing today will support the incredible.